Because the Lord is my shepherd, I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow's grass, yes. And then he leads me beside the quiet streams, and he restores my failing health, and he helps me to do what honors him the most. That's why I'm safe. Yeah, I'm so safe. That's why I'm safe. Safe in his arms. Because the Lord is my shepherd. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is one of my favorites, so I got to hear it one more time, and then we're gonna get on into the live. This is one of my favorites. This is KD French, one of the best gospel singers out there in the atmosphere today. And chat, I just got to hear this one more again. I have everything I need. He lets me rest in the meadow's grass, yes. And then he leads me beside the quiet streams, and he restores my failing health, and he helps me to do what honors him the most. That's why I'm safe. Yeah, I'm so safe. That's why I'm safe. Safe in his arms. Woo. Good morning, because it's still morning here. Oh my God, that is KD French, actually first name Kimberly. And I absolutely love KD over here, child. So if you see her pop up on the screen and somebody at church singing, it's because I absolutely love the voice that is behind KD French. She is absolutely, and she can probably sing about anything. I think I heard her sing the alphabet before. And I'm gonna be sharing some of my favorite gospel artists. I love a plethora of gospel artists, even some that attend my own church. I have some recording artists that I go to church with. So I'm going to be sharing some of the things that I hear around because I love gospel music. That is my first love. And then other music behind it, but gospel music is my thing. That's my juge. Hey, Symmetry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. She said, I love KD French's voice. I do too. I'm so glad I'm not alone because I just love to hear her sing. Love to hear her sing. Hey, Sam, baby dog. Good morning. Because, baby, again, it's still morning here. I sent Butterfly a link and I called her. She ain't answered. But in the meantime, between time, I have some stuff I want to show you that I saw on my way home from voting. Because, yes, I went and voted this morning. I sure did. I went and did my civil duty, which is to go out there and vote. Because guess what? Someone paved the way for me to be able to vote, whether that was my grandparents, great-grandparents, whatever. Somebody fought down the line so that I could have the right to go to the polls and vote. So I did my civil duty this morning and I went and voted. Today in Texas, this is the last day to be able to early vote. If you have not voted early and you want to vote, you don't want to be in the lines next Tuesday, today is the last day you can do it. Polls close at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here in Texas. Make sure you get out there and you vote. Shall I want to just say hello to who are visiting us. We want you to know that you are always welcomed over here. Let me make sure that I have my guy welcome you again. Just one more time. I'm doing a little petty today because I
Welcome to the live Gummy Bear. Everyone give Gummy a round of applause.
Man, we do stuff just because we can around here. Just because we can. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If no one else told you, you are always welcome to get in this chat. We're gonna converse back and forth because we like to have a good time over here. We love to I just love to have fun. That's me every day, all day long. I love to have fun. There's some days I'm really super serious, but for the most part, I'm serious. But I love to have a little fun. I'm gonna crack on you now. If you start getting a little weird, I'm gonna remind you that you're getting weird. But we're gonna have fun in the meantime. Hey, Queen Script. You for coming in here. Now you done made my day. You and Sam, baby doll. Fair use disclaimer: some material used in this video, is used under U.S. copyright fair use section 107 for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, and education. So we're gonna do some news reporting today. We're gonna do some commentary. We're gonna do some criticism. I don't know where Butterfly is, but we was gonna explore, or we're going to explore, even if she don't show it, we still gonna do it. We're gonna explore the Real Housewives of Atlanta trailer, just get a little bit more in depth in it, and let's have a conversation. So I saw this, you guys, when I was leaving the polls. I'm like, shoot, I gotta share this because this right here, to me, is super weird. This is on Fox 4, which is, Fox. Fox is Fox. Cardi B endorses Jasmine Crockett. Excuse me. This morning when I woke up, the first thing I saw was Cardi B doing an endorsement to Jasmine Crockett when I opened up my cell phone. And in fact, I will find that and show it to you guys. I don't know why I got the hiccups. And then Ken Paxton, who is the Texas State, I want to say, is he the Attorney General? I believe Ken Paxton is our Attorney General, child. It's two of them up there on like, well, it's a bunch of them up there on like, but Ken Paxton, I believe, is our Attorney General, baby. He done been indicted. Ken, I know for sure, has been indicted. He's our Attorney General. He's been indicted, I think twice, for doing just silly, sneaky stuff, right? So, wait a minute, I heard somebody pop in. Did she pop in and pop out? Oh, there she go. So y'all, he in his feelings because Jasmine was endorsed by Cardi. Ken Paxton talking about he team Nicki Minaj. I posted in their chat, why do you think that we want either Cardi B or Nicki Minaj? We don't vote based on what these rappers tell us. It's really crazy. And this person said, if you all have really been paying attention, different artists and performers have been promoting Jasmine Crockett during their stops in North Texas, and some even in Houston. Tyrese did the same thing. Cardi will be in Texas the day after the primary election, which is next Tuesday. Some of y'all are pressed, baby. I know that's right, Ebony. The racists in the comments sum up how it feels to live in Texas. Anyway, Jasmine Crockett, #wins. But Ricky said, might help in the primary. General elections, not at all. Dream on. Child, whatever. Why would anyone in Texas care what Cardi B or a resident of Atlanta thinks about a state election here? Right, because we do know that Nicki Minaj is not an American citizen. She's not she's maybe naturalized American now. I don't know what they have done with her. But what I do know is she wasn't born on this here United States soil. So, child, these people are just tripping. And we don't even care. We don't care what Cardi think. We don't care what Nicki think. Only thing the Texans are doing right now is going to those polls and we're voting who we believe will be the best person for the job. Sit down, Cardi. Sit down, Nicki. We appreciate the endorsements, but I don't want nobody to get it twisted and think that we are going off of what these rappers are talking about. We're going to the polls based on what we're dealing with in Texas. Because some of those things I saw on that on the ballot today, I had to shake my head at it. Some of it I really had to shake my head at it because we know that they try to flip everything around. So that you'll vote for it thinking you're voting for something positive and you're voting for things negative. That's why it's important to read every single word a couple of times to make sure they're not flipping it around and you have a clear understanding of what is in those ballots. So, child, Ken Paxton misses with the team, Nicki Minaj. Please miss us with the team. In fact, let me find where I saw the Cardi B where she was in, where she is actually endorsing Jasmine. Because baby, it's worth it. And it's a shame that people feel that they in their feelings behind it. But that's not right. You mad because she done come out here and endorse you? That's what that whole thing in a nutshell is. Let's see if we can hear. I think this is it right. Give me a minute. Let me remove the one that I have up and put this so you can hear what Cardi is saying. Hey, Butterfly, I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
acknowledge you.
you're fine. You're fine. I was running a little behind, but I was getting it together. I'm glad I figured it out.
Yeah, me and Till, we both been. I was just got home a minute ago, and I was like, let me run up here and go live because I was
Okay.
tracking a little bit of. It was a line at the polls. I will say that. But baby, when I tell you that Democratic side was thicker than a snicker, baby, it was thick. Baby, I'm proud to be a Texan today because baby, that the Republican side had plenty of openings. Baby, that Democrat side was packed. We was waiting on machines. I love that. I love that for us because we need to do some things to turn the state around. We haven't had a Democratic governor since the 90s. This is too long. Let's listen to what Cardi says.
Early primary voting is happening right now in Texas, and we need Jasmine Crockett to win. She is running for U.S. Senate, and if you want somebody that's going to fight for your right, if you want somebody to fight for your community, if you want somebody that's going to go up there and represent you and represent your issues, please vote for my sister Jasmine Crockett.
So she did endorse her. I am proud of that. Nikki ain't came out and said nothing about Ken Paxton. But what I do know is we have brought Ken Paxton up on charges, I know at least twice, it may be 3 times, for embezzlement as an attorney general in the state of Texas. And they keep voting him back in office. It's time to get him up out of there. Let's see what y'all talking about over here in the chat. Where was I at? Riri. Hey Riri, thanks for joining. You said I can't see the chat, just my comments. Really? Don't tell me the chat acting up again.
You have to go out and refresh Satin Baby Doll.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I
And
was gonna tell her.
tap on the filter that says, because sometimes you just might be getting top comments. So sometimes you might have to tap on the 3 dots on the side, which is the filter that will give you all. You can have the option of all or top.
So Butterfly, we live on both channels?
I don't know. I'm gonna need somebody to go check for me. Up top is looking like we are linked. I got a green leg. You know, I got green. Okay, we are. Okay. Yay, we did it.
We did it. We did it. Good, good, good. Let's see. Ken Paxton needs to sit down somewhere. Yes, he does, Symmetry. Ken Paxton's securities fraud charges in 2015. And you know what? Queen Script, that was just one. I believe he was retried in 2021. I believe they came back with something else they found on him. That's why his wife went ahead and left him. Child, she was sick out of it. Impeachment, suspend from office during the impeachment trial, but acquitted by the Texas State Senate. Exactly. The Texas State Senate has always gone against what the people in Texas have said. We told them we were tired of Ken stealing from Texans. Child, we're gonna move on because I get frustrated. Hey, Eva Walker. Yeah, let's go Texas. Let's go Texas. Former top aides who accused him of corruption won a $6.6 million judgment after claiming they were unlawfully fired for reporting to the FBI. Child, I remember all that. That's why I said whenever it comes to Ken Paxton, baby, when I automatically, when people like, Ken Paxton's gonna be in town, I cut my ears off. I don't want to hear nothing about this man. We know this man is corrupt and we keep putting him in office. That's on Texans. That falls on Texans unless they be committing voter fraud, but which we know that does happen. Eva Walker says, ongoing today. Yeah, he's still doing it. He never stopped. He's still been stealing from us. And now he want to be a senator. We don't want you to be in our Senate. We want to get rid of you altogether. Go home, wherever the Ponderosa is, and have a lovely life over there. And I believe Texas is getting ready to speak to you loud and clear. People really should review the ballots before going to vote. Know before you go. And you know what, Symmetry? I have really been reviewing the ballot every night this week, and I made a conscious decision to go this morning. It wasn't by happenstance. I could have went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and every time I would go, okay, well, I don't feel comfortable with knowing what's on the ballot before I go. Last night, I sat down and read the ballot backwards and forward. It was 50 things on the ballot. 50 items. So if you've ever, well, in Texas, when you vote, you have to tap a button, and if the machine ain't taking your tap, it could take you a long time to tap. And that was a problem. I had a problem with the touch on my machine, but baby, I got all 50 of them done. I was not leaving until it was. So yes. Eva Walker said, I'm going today. Yes, please go vote. Yes, live on both channels. I love that Satin Baby Doll. Yes, Symmetry said we live on both. Yes, thank y'all for letting us know. But where's the damn notification? I don't know. Live for me, you didn't get one?
Well, right, because they made me do a title, so I just put me and Lady Ro, down to the Lady Ro's house.
Right, but and you can always go back and edit it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go back and edit it later, yeah.
I wonder why I didn't send out notifications. That's why I couldn't see live on both channels. Sad Baby Doll is so funny. All right. Okay. Yes, please like both lives, like Butterflies, like mine. Please. Okay, Butterfly, you ready to look at the trailer?
Yes, ma'am.
Remember, all views expressed in this live, they're all alleged. Everything that we talk about that we are just not what you don't see with your eyes, but what we talk about, all these views are alleged. They're in our opinions, and they're only for entertainment purposes. Child, we don't know these people, so don't go out your way to hate none of them. Fair use disclaimer again, some material in this video is used under U.S. copyright fair use, section 107, for purposes such as commentary, criticism, news reporting, and education. We already did the news reporting with that Ken Paxton crap. Now we first to talk about some commentary based on the trailer of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is coming on, I believe, March. What day did I see? Was it the 13th? Butterfly, do you know the day that it's going to be returning?
Nope, don't get me to fibbing.
Let me get a date then. April the 5th, Sunday, April the 5th. For some reason, I guess I'm getting it mixed up with Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is coming back on March the 13th, I believe. They're coming back March the 14th. We Love and Marriage Huntsville. So y'all get ready for all that, baby. We are ready for that. Hey, me, that's AD. How you doing? Let's go. Let's get it going.
Once upon a time in Atlanta,
we're going to be stopping and starting because we're going to give commentary between so we can invoke our fair use.
There lived a group of beautiful dolls who really tried to be good. Like, really tried.
I trust no lawyer that don't practice the law. I don't.
Girl. Okay. So the young lady with the short hair is the lady from Slutty Vegan. And I want to say her name is it Pinky or Pink Cole?
I believe it's Pinky. I've heard everybody say Pinky.
Okay.
Yep.
So Pinky Cole, of course, the young lady in pink is K. Michelle. She is a recording artist. She does country singing, country western as music as well as R&B, and she was one of the stars of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta version, I believe. And she is pretty much known for being on Love and Hip Hop. Her music is absolutely, I love her singing. I love her voice.
I was about to say I love K. Michelle's singing. I know it from her music. Right. Well, no, you're right. You know what? I think you're right. I think I did become aware of her off of Love and Hip Hop. Okay, you're right. Okay, then I started getting into music.
Yeah. Gotcha. See, that's kind of how I think I look at it. I love the music, but I really got into her music after watching her on Love and Hip Hop because she was able to show us her talents on Love and Hip Hop. And so I was like, okay, this girl could, she got some lungs on her. I love listening to her. So yeah, that's that
album. That last album, Can't Buy a Heart. That is my album. I love it.
Oh yeah. K. Michelle is great. When I say a great singer, she is a great singer. I'm gonna get rid of some of this crap on here. Is this Cynthia? Girl, that is Cynthia. So Cynthia is still a friend of the show.
Yep, I believe she is. Just a friend of though.
Okay, okay. That
Yep,
that
because I
that matters.
think right. Because there's I think Cynthia had a crossover. So I think because I think they brought her on Beverly Hills as a friend of too. So I think Cynthia, look, doing her big one.
Wow. I wonder what they make being crossovers or going from channel to channel. But hey, that's a good information to know that she's still a friend because I didn't think we were even going to see her this season. So it's good to see her. It was one thing I wanted to go back and look at before we move a little bit further. So we see Pinky here with Portia. So we know they must be cool since they sitting together and eating tarts. I don't know, girl, what they doing.
I think the slutty being the awkward word. And then wonder why she get along with Portia. No, so let me stop. I digress. I love Portia. Portia, I'm not calling you that, girl. That's what they say about you, though, girl. They say you be handing out that Georgia peach juice like it is going out of style, baby. I love you, though, Portia. I love you, girl. Don't get mad at me.
Don't get mad at us, Portia. We just over here talking. We love you, Portia. We're gonna do you like Shamia when she got out here and apologized to everyone. Okay, so it's Pinky. It's not Pink. It's Pinky Cole. Okay, gotcha. And Butterfly Keita B says she sees your comments. So great. Oh, you say I love Bury My Heart. Okay, Sam, baby, don't let me find out you over there listening to K Michelle.
Listen, that's why I tell you that album. Can't buy a heart, baby. That is my album.
I love that. I love it. Okay, y'all, let's go on and listen a little bit further. Like I said, we're gonna stop and do a little commentary because we don't want Bravo over here fussing and fighting with us.
Right. Hold on. Before we move on, let's not forget too. My boo K Michelle had some eldest. You know who I'm talking about. His name was right at the top. It just Elvis. Okay. Let's not forget she had some of him too, girl. Baby. Okay, that little bit of tea, but go ahead. I'm sorry, digress. Go ahead. Yes, baby. She dated him. One of the songs on Kid by a Heart album was about him and their relationship, girl. Just before that lady he got pregnant, before he got with that wife he got. Baby, yeah, it's a whole girl. We can get back to that though. I'm sorry. Go ahead, because I digress. I'm sorry.
Let me write that down to explore more, K Michelle and Interest Elba. Okay, all right. Queen Script says she gave her employees a restaurant. Who Queen Script? You weren't K Michelle, I know that. I still listen to it. Okay, living for me. K Michelle is Memphis strong, baby. She is Memphis strong, and she ain't even trying to get none of that up out of her set. None of it. Idris was a mess, but he's fine, girl. I don't know, he's getting old now. Okay, let's move along.
Like, really tried.
I trust no lawyer that don't practice the law.
I don't trust no lawyer that eat dead people.
I eat dead people?
Girl, that comment right there kind of went over my head. But why is Cynthia, Portia, and Phaedra in the bed? Well, they all fully dressed, everybody but Phaedra, but child, maybe it's Phaedra's house. Who knows? Maybe she's going through a sickness. Let's move on.
But spilling tea is their favorite game.
She said that she was sleeping with a married man.
Oh, she want to spread her own tea? And when the tea is poured, that's when the dolls come alive. I should have bought your foreclosed houses.
Oh, okay, Butterfly, come on. We need to. That was a lot to unpack.
Baby, that's why I said I am intrigued about this Pinky and Miss Angela's beef, baby, because she was talking to Angela when she said that, baby. Right. I'm definitely wondering about this beef they got going on. Now, speaking of Angela, now I don't know if it was just Boo Lang Lang. I don't know if it was AI channels, but is it true that her and her husband's getting a divorce or they separated or something? Because I remember that came out not too long ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, Buttercup.
It did come out. True? It was an AI, I believe, because I heard after that she came out and made a statement. Yeah, I don't think it's true.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Thank you, baby. Okay. Yeah, baby. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Here's the next thing too, Butterfly. I'm gonna go back just like a little bit right here to Pinky. Pinky look like she got a big mouth and she talk too much. That's just what I got. That's just what I'm getting. That's the feel I'm getting. But now this is not really where I want to be. I want to be where she says right here, where she says, is it K Michelle? Who's this talking? And she says she told on herself. So Angela's talking to Portia Phaedra, and she said Drew said she was sleeping with a married man. Who was the married man? Black?
Well,
Black
LeBron James. Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is it was LeBron James, baby. Y'all remember? Yeah, baby. Drew came out and said she was dating that man. And then we know that Savannah down there is LeBron James' good old high school sweetheart. So, baby, yes, allegedly. Rumor has it, word on the curve is Drew came out in a minute that she had dated LeBron James. Yeah, I think that's who they talking about, baby. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be real good.
Okay. Let's go back. To where we was at, because I didn't know that. Now I'm a little shocked with finding out that Drew said she was sleeping with a married man. And Drew, I gave you a little bit more credit, girl. You've been around the way. Let's go and listen to
The married man.
Oh, she want to spread her own tea? And when the tea is poured, that's when the dolls come alive. I should have bought your foreclosed house.
Okay, Mr. Clean, don't do it, Papa Smurf.
Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf. Baby,
Didn't hear it. My son, I didn't get to hear it. Did y'all hear it in the chat, Buttercups? You might have to rewind it, girl. I think the sound was out on that part. Child, listen.
I'm gonna stop sharing and reshare.
Listen, Buttercup. Okay, yep.
Hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh no, I heard you. The clip didn't play. I couldn't hear the clip. I heard you. You was fine. Yeah.
Let's go back.
That could have just been me having a delay though.
Let's go back to right here.
Dolls come alive.
Hear it?
I should have bought your foreclosed house.
Okay, Mr. Clean, don't do it, Papa.
Can you hear Butterfly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yep.
So we see Angela done called Pinky Papa Smurf. So that's gonna be her name for the season, Papa Smurf.
Okay, Mr. Clean, but I would say Mrs. Clean, okay?
That head is clean as a whistle, baby. Let's go. Portia getting her life. You see she over there dancing. Portia dancing. Baby, she's enjoying this because
she's like, yes, the ladies are bringing it this season. Let's go. I can do this. Portia, like, I'm in my soft girl era. Let's go.
Right? So what you said, I bet it was Drew saying that Kelly was sleeping with a married man based on Portia asking Kelly. Girl, let's go. Let's finish watching. That's an idea though. I'm gonna put that in my notes because when we actually, as the season starts, I'm gonna revert back to these notes and see how much of this we had right. Because baby, and
after that, I want to touch on something that I seen about this Atlanta. It's on a more serious note, but as we're watching this and all these connections of people sleeping with people I want to touch on something. But go ahead, LadyRo.
Okay, let's finish watching a little bit more.
Season on the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
We the richest bitches you ever seen in your goddamn life.
Tell me how expensive I am right now.
180,000.
So is this some type of game? Child, I don't know how I feel about this hair. It's giving not rich. It's giving funny looking. But child, if you want to, this your judge, not mine, honey.
I think this right here, they might be playing some type of game because there's no way in heck that she wore that and thought that was giving. There's no way. I don't believe it. I believe they doing some type of game right here. I really believe that, girl. The hair is beautiful. She remind me of Bose off of Beverly Hills, girl. It's not giving what you. I guess a game. It's got to be a game.
Get another view of it. Yeah, it's not giving. The hair is not. The hair is throwing the hair and the necklace is throwing the whole outfit off. Atlanta is Black Hollywood. Y'all see that? That's what they're saying. And you know, they've always said, you know, it's a Black Mecca, Black Hollywood, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's go.
Atlanta
We
is
want to touch
Black
on something else
Hollywood.
they just said.
What they say?
No, I'm gonna wait. It's on a little bit more serious note, but as we're watching all these women being accused of doing this and sleeping with this person and that person connected, that's why I said it on a more serious note. But I just want to bring up that something that I just seen recently about Atlanta.
Okay, don't you forget Butterfly, because I'm gonna remind you of this. All right, let's go.
Andretta 2000. Good God Almighty.
Andretta.
It's eating me.
I need to see what the Andretta thing is. Oh, I guess she's trying to say like Andre 2000. Okay, Porsche. Okay, Phaedra, I got you.
No, but that's why I said I think that's a part of the game where we just seen Shamir with that wig. I think they cosplaying as somebody. It gotta be. But we'll wait and see.
Portia
How they be mashing up these dang clips and all this other nonsense.
Right. Portia butt is way too big. It's been big, but this girl, did you have extra put back there? Because girl, you almost got
I would hope not, because she was naturally big. Like, you know, because the thing, you know, came up about her being natural, and she showed old school pictures when she was younger, like high school days.
It's always been shapely. Look at this butterfly. Look at that.
Yeah, that's why I do wonder if she did go and get extra added. Because, you know, listen, shout out to my boo Cardi B. This is one thing I learned, and I was noticing anyway before she said it out loud, but you got to pay attention to the thigh butt ratio.
Thigh butt ratio.
What a hip thigh ratio. That's how you know, for certainly, because I'll say a prime example. My mother's neighbor, her daughter, she got hers done, but hers look good because it don't look like Portia. So wherever she went to, the thigh butt ratio matches that you really have to guess if it's fake. But I can tell that it's fake because everybody else in the family ain't got nothing. So it ain't no way heck. But anywho, I digress. But yeah, you know, something going on. That ratio with the thigh and the waist, it don't match to me. So I think Portia might have got something added.
Look at that thigh. That's weight.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like it's something got added. And I don't know why she would do that.
Oh, baby, they ain't added. Because see, we got a roll right here. She done got a lot.
She do got a roll. She do got a roll.
A lot of weight. Let's
you know what? She had a baby. That's right. Thank you, LadyRo. Thank you. I forgot Portia did have a baby, and that changes your ratio. Okay, I'm a listen. Not that I'm a witness, but I experienced it myself. So yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because she got some rolls. But you know, we've seen her lose weight, gain weight, and she has said in the past that she has to fight to keep her weight down, and I believe that.
It's eating me.
I didn't expect God to send a 6'5" tall man with big arms and tattoos.
This is my friend Sway.
I love these hands.
So who was the dude?
That's why they messed up with this chop up, because they had her saying, speaking of the guy structure, but then we meet the lady, and don't forget she posted them on Instagram, and y'all know Portia and her pictures on Instagram, baby. This is how we found out about her fouling and all that mess. But you get what I'm saying. Yeah. That was a mess up on their editing, for real.
Yeah. I think so. Let's see.
It's giving Atlanta.
But you know, sometimes we play in the field too much, and then we look up and we're like, hey, what happened?
Please welcome Miss K. Michelle.
My husband, Dr. Sims.
Nice to meet you.
I'm on the biggest country music label, and I don't think people understand that pressure being the only Black woman.
Okay, let's stop it at K. Michelle. So, do you believe K. Michelle is going to be able to give us what we need so we can keep this franchise of Real Housewives of Atlanta moving forward? Just let me know what you think about that, Butterfly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I absolutely do. And I forgot that she was married to that doctor. And they've been married for a minute now. So I would
Yeah.
have to give it to K Michelle about maintaining that marriage, because I believe we met him on her show, her own reality show that she had. And I totally forgot about Homeboy.
I remember when she introduced him to us.
Yeah, she did. She introduced him on her show, her reality
Man,
show that she had.
you know, they really got married, so she didn't want anybody to know. Like they had been married for a while before it ever got
Right.
public, which I appreciate.
Right. That's why I said they maintained this for a minute. So I do think K Michelle is going to give us, but I think that we're going to have to allow her to start with a clean slate. See, I think for us to be able to understand and fit her into this equation is we're going to have to leave the love and hip hop past behind.
I agree with that. But you know what? People will be able to do that because we know a lot of people.
Because it already wasn't when she was announced. Remember all the hoopla that went on when she was announced? There was people that came out and she was offended. But you know, K Michelle is like a Cardi B. Look, K Michelle was a Cardi B before we knew who Cardi B was, because her and Rihanna didn't play on these social media platforms, okay? They was rank checking and dragging everybody, okay? Let's not forget about our beautiful Riri and K Michelle. Out of all the stars before Cardi B, they was the ones that was getting down here and ragging and dragging and tagging in these comment sections, okay?
Baby, she used to stay on Twitters, baby. They talk
That's
about
what I'm saying.
Killer, baby, but that K Michelle used to be a thumb wizard when it came down to and y'all, I'm if I can, I'm gonna show y'all that time the little girl rang her doorbell and she cussed her out. Baby, when I tell you that was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life, hilarious. Queen Script said he is Country Wayne. He is in Country Wayne skits in the first season of Ready to Love. Correct. That's where when she introduced him, I was like, I think this dude on TV. When K Michelle finally introduced her husband, but they've been together for a while, I believe. Symmetry wants you to know.
Y'all talk about a Eugene and Latoya. This is giving me Eugene and Latoya of Atlanta with K Michelle and her husband. Ooh, let me add, but K Michelle has not disrespected her husband to my knowledge, but we'll see this season.
We're gonna see, period. I was like, I don't know about that, because we know that K Michelle is a hardworking woman. She really works hard. So I want to see, does the husband work? That's what I want to see. Is he out here trying
that's why I say I feel like their dynamic is not the same, because nobody's ever the same. But I feel like because I feel like her husband is laid back, because we done forgot about the man. That's what I mean by that, by Eugene. Like, Eugene would be forgotten about if Toya, didn't disrespect him as much as she do. But without that, we would have forgot about Eugene, because he always working. Toya be running the show. Like, that's what I mean by it gives me the Toya and Eugene of Atlanta. But we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't necessarily agree with that stance, but because number one, we've never seen her husband and her interaction. We haven't seen them together as a couple, as a married couple, interacting on a show per se. So I think this is going to be interesting to see. Symmetry wants you to know that Portia said she dated both until she decided to be exclusive with Sway. So that's that. Queen Script, that Portia is corn-fed country. That's what she wanted us to know. That.
Queen Script. No, what was you said? Symmetry wanted me to know.
Symmetry wanted you to know that Portia said that she had dated both the guy and the and Sway until she decided to with Sway.
Okay. Makes sense to me too. But they edited it all jacked up. That's all I'm saying. They said this tall, but the man, and then we seen the woman. So that's all I'm saying. The editing was messed up. Okay.
What is this? You meet the guy, don't meet the girl. What is happening here? K Michelle will move it along, is what Queen Script is saying. She said she can't wait. Symmetry said they have been together for several years, but the just got married recently. Okay, that's what it was. I was saying, because I know that they had been together. All of a sudden, she was like, I'm supposed to get married to this doctor. I'm like, wait a minute,
right. That's why I'm like, I remember him from her show. So I seen their dynamic. That's why for me. I remember him from her reality show.
Have y'all ever seen her in person? She's so itty bitty. My son actually saw her in concert, and they had VIP tickets, him and his wife, and they went to the back. And my son has a picture. My son is 6'1", I believe, and K Michelle next to him looks like a little bitty midget. I was like, oh, she's so tiny. He said, Mama, she was so nice to me too. So yeah, K Michelle perhaps has a very nice persona. And my ex-daughter-in-law now, baby, she love her some K Michelle. She could sing every song that was a part of K Michelle. Michelle said, hey, I'm here. Hey, LadyRo Butterfly in chat. Welcome in, Michelle. Yeah, she's very tiny, Queen.
It sounds like there's something to put your daughter-in-law through it, baby.
Girl.
Okay, listen, she sing all the words to every song. It sounded like your son put her through it, baby.
But you know what? When he met her, and when I met her too, because he introduced me to her, I was like, you know, every K Michelle song, she said, this is my favorite artist. Girl, we could be in a car, and if the K Michelle song came on, she'd be like, shh, shh. Maybe she was singing
not the shush.
Girl, the shush.
Not the shush.
We was in a van going on a road trip, and she made everybody in the car be quiet so she could sing. I was like,
girl, that sounds like me when Miss Chalet come on, okay? Listen. That sounds like me with the Miss Chalet girl. Listen.
So we're gonna get over here.
Y'all know I live in the city.
Don't to Slutty Vegan. We're gonna get back to him so we can get through this.
We got some sluts walking in the building.
I'm one of the most powerful entrepreneurs in America.
Miss Pinky Cole. I built this $100 million brand. Behind every great man, there's an even better woman.
So I guess that's the husband of Pinky Cole. So we're being introduced to Pinky. Pinky is the owner of Slutty Vegan, which is a vegan restaurant in Atlanta. She tried to branch out and have several different, I guess it was a franchise. She sold the company, then bought the company back. Pinky Cole has a story. I'm here to listen to it. I want to hear it. And she actually, I think, went bottoms up at one point. So I really think that it behooves us as women, black men, to listen to the things that happen in our community so that we don't continue to make those same
I was about to say, I was going to have to agree with her. Although we don't have no Slutty Vegan on the East Coast, we do know who she is on the East Coast. So I would have to agree with her being internationally known. That's all I'm going to say. I can speak for it, like I said, where I'm at. We never had a Slutty Vegan up here on the East Coast, but we are familiar with who she is. Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing is that she had her restaurant, but she also had a food truck. So she drove her food truck to my area. I'm about 10, 11 hours from Atlanta. She drove her food truck up here, and we had to experience. So she would drive her food truck around this country selling Slutty Vegan. She's been in New York doing it. She's been all over in that food truck. So yeah, so people know her.
Okay, I was about to say that makes sense now why we know her on the East Coast. Like I said, she didn't get all the way to Connecticut, but you get what I'm saying. That's why she's known, okay? Because East Coast, we're not too far from New York. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We like two hours, an hour out from New York. So I get it.
Queen Script said Dave's Steak, that's her husband. So her husband owns a chain of restaurants, according to Symmetry. Come on now, Chad, let us know, because we don't be knowing everything, babe. We're trying to figure this thing out together. If this is going. So you said
that part, LadyRo. We don't know everything.
We don't. Dave's Cheesesteaks. I've never heard of Dave's Cheesesteaks, but I am going today to read up on Dave's Cheesesteaks, honey, because we're gonna know all about these people before this season is over. Queen Script said she had one in Brooklyn. See, I'm telling you that Slutty Vegan because the name is catchy, Slutty, right? So because of that catchy name, you won't forget it. Once you hear it, if it's good, you will never forget it. And I will tell you this, when Slutty Vegan first came out, it was good because I went and got some off the food truck when it was here in this area. Remember she went to Huntsville. Yes, I remember she was in Huntsville. She went in her truck, if I'm right, the food truck. to Huntsville. Pinky goes hard in the South. Definitely goes hard in the South. Dave is from Philly. Okay. Thank you, T-Love. First time I've seen you here, T-Love, but I'm glad you joined. If you're not a member, please become a subscriber. Or if you're over there on Butterfly, subscribe to Butterfly, because we're doing this as a collaboration today. You said, I enjoy it. Okay, Queen Script. We're going to come see you so we can get us some slutty vegan. Let's go on back over here and see what's going on. They go on a trip to Dallas.
Subscribe to both of us, because I'm not familiar with you neither, baby. Subscribe to both of us. Thank you for dropping in. We appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. So they took a trip to Dallas. I don't know if this is the cast trip, but they took a trip to Dallas, girl. They ain't going to no Dallas. They in Fort Worth and Stockyards, but we're going to go ahead and watch them and pretend like they're in Dallas. If you're from Fort Worth, if you're from the Metroplex, or somebody say that they in Dallas, but they really in Arlington or in Fort Worth, you really get offended. Like these Cowboys. These Cowboys are not located in Dallas. They're in Arlington. But we're going to go ahead and go with the fact y'all think that the Cowboys are in Dallas.
This is beautiful.
I claim tranquility room in the night.
Hopefully I can find me a cowboy in Texas.
You gotta talk to him about that career. I want to own my own things at this point in my life.
What does that mean? What does that mean, Shamia? You want to own your own things. So do you not own anything, Shamia?
Nope. And she wouldn't be a raggedy Shawnee. So she should have been putting money away, girl. How long you been married to that man? You should have been putting money away, Shamia. Shut up. I don't like Shawnee O'Neal, but one thing I will agree that she did, because my grandmother taught me the same goddamn thing. Girl, you should have been putting money away so you could go ahead and own your own thing, goddamn it.
Well, I'm going to bring it on down a little bit. Shamia makes money. She make money. So are you spending all on these designer clothes? Because why you not putting money away so you could own something? Why aren't you investing your money, Shamia? Let's listen a little bit more, because maybe it's more to this. And she talking to him.
I took my last.
She talking to him, telling him she wants to own her own thing.
Right. And you didn't see the look on his face? LadyRo, girl, bye.
I did. Thank you, T-Love. Thank you. Child, I don't know, Butterfly. I don't know about that now. Let me put a question mark by Shamia and her husband.
That
baby.
Girl, yes, question mark, because it ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing. And I told y'all, she already, just from the cast photo, I'm looking at Shamia like, girl, what we doing? We'll see.
We do know that Gerald makes a lot of money, and she probably spends a lot of money. She probably spends a buku of money, and he may be putting on a budget. He may be pulling a Eugene and Toya. You remember when Eugene put Toya on that $250 a day budget? That may be what Gerald is doing, but we're gonna see. Let's move on. Here comes Kelly.
$250 a day? Girl, I need to stay out these people's business. A day, girl.
When they were in that, when they had that tax issue, he put her, Eugene put Toya on a $250 a day budget.
Girl, I ain't mad at it. Give me $250 a day. Girl, bye. I'm done. Let me stay out these people's business.
Right. And he paying all the bills, but he giving you $250 a day to spend, child. You know how much I would have by the end of the week that I could put into a
savings. End of the week, how much I would have already went and got started. Toy girl, I'm done.
$1 a day budget. So ain't no telling how much she was spending before that. Here comes Kelly. I'm gonna tell you this about Kelly. I am over the fence at Kelly. I'm not even on the fence at this point. I'm not so sure about Kelly. I think there's a lot of Kelly. There's a lot of missing pieces with Kelly. Y'all could tell me down here in the chat if y'all agree with this or not. But I believe there are a lot of pieces, and hopefully she will help us put those pieces together. She's saying here, I took my last $50,000 and bet on myself. Let's see where she go with that.
$50,000 and bet on myself.
Truly the hardest year of my life. Are you serious?
You never slept with a married man?
No, I have not.
You absolutely did.
Oh, what? Oh, so this is what Drew was talking about. Okay, so Drew was talking about Kelly sleeping with a married man, And then Portia go and take her big mouth down there with all 32 of her teeth and tells Kelly what Drew said. This is what starts the beef between Drew and Kelly. I bet you money. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together, but I think I'm coming up with 4. What you think, Butterfly? Tell me if you thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
Yeah. Kelly is giving me Giselle. Don't talk about my business, because at the end of the day, Kelly had her own story to tell last year. Now, don't get me wrong, she feisty, and I like feisty because I'm feisty. I'm considered feisty. So I like feisty, but she's giving me Giselle. We're going to talk about everybody else's business. I'm going to gather everybody else. I'm going to be feisty about everybody else's business. And we just not really going to get all the way into my business, because Kelly got her own story to tell, baby. Because whatever going on with her and that ex-husband, baby, it's juicy.
Oh, my God. It's over juicy. Over
girl.
juicy. Yes.
So Kelly is giving me scapegoating off of everybody else's situation. And I listen, like I said, when we get to the end of this, I'm gonna talk about what I heard about Atlanta that's on a more serious note. But it's absolutely giving me, yeah, I'm with you, baby. I ain't on no fence, and I got my side eye on that girl. Y'all know I side eye everybody, but she side eye. She in the side eye category, okay?
Yeah. But I am with Kelly. I'm not so sure that Kelly's something about her just got me like not really feeling her. See what you said? Drew and Kelly had beef last season. Kelly was going after Drew for Shamia. She was, but I really hear me out. I really believe Kelly needs to be telling her own story and let Shamia fight her own battle, because Kelly in some stuff. Kelly in some deep doo-doo over there. Now, Kelly got enough going on in her life that she needs to let Shamia stand up for herself. But Chad, look at K. Michelle while she listened to Portia tell all this business about what Drew done said about Kelly.
The people want Black.
That's my friend.
What up, baby? Good to see you.
He's in my DM.
Who?
Black.
No.
Now, why would she be lying on you?
Well, she doesn't like me.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Don't you ever address me that way.
Wait a minute. Okay, so wait a minute. I don't think Drew want to fight Kay. Now, it might be a lot of people you want to fight, but I don't think you want to fight K. Michelle. Because, baby, I think that Memphis might knock that Chicago right on down up out of you. Something about them corn-fed Southern folks that they don't play this. I don't know what the deal is with you, Drew. You might ought to pipe down. Let me go back just a little bit. I want to get a clear vision. Because K beating that fist together.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Don't you ever address me that way.
Okay, fist to shake some tables. K-Fist to shake some tables. Hey, DJ Neek, I'm just gonna say it just like that. Good afternoon. How are you doing? Is it noon yet? It is noon here. Yes. Hey, Lady B. Hey, Lady B. Thanks for joining. You said that's me. AD said I agree. Drew, she don't want that smoke with K. Michelle. No, I don't think she do. I think Drew again is playing that actor that she was playing over there when she was on. Was it The Game? Girl, you on real life reality TV. These people, and K. Michelle look like she always ready to fight. But let's move on.
Every Nigerian in Atlanta.
Wait a minute. Oh, so now they unleashing what Drew done said to everybody. So Drew must have told Chad, okay, 2 and 2 is already equaling up to 4.
You better get that goddamn drink on.
Oh, no, she just saying that's what she said. Oh, they just
Hey, take your goddamn lick and sit the down.
Wait a minute. We know Portia fight. Wait a minute. I don't know if it's gonna look like it's gonna be real hood booger. This might be just a whole season of love and hip hop.
We're going to be very well behaved.
The Real Housewives.
Child, that's the end of that. That is the end of that. Honey. Portia look like she fist to whoop somebody. Well, Butterfly, we
It is. Y'all know Portia. One thing about it, and two things for sure, and three things for certain. Baby. What we not about to do is we not ever gonna jump up in Portia's face. Y'all know we heard about her beating up her ex-best friend, and it wasn't Shamia. Girl, one thing we not gonna do is play with Portia. And Kelly was rather close to Portia when she was talking that yin yang. Boo swanky, as my LadyRo like to say, boo swanky.
swanky.
And if Butterfly say this, boo lane lane. Baby, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know Portia ain't about that. Listen. Okay, now. Bye, Ashley.
Right. Bye, Ashley. Oh my goodness. Symmetry said Kelly is still fighting Shamia's battles with Portia too. And I knew something had to lead her, but we know Portia out here giving up her who wah to everybody. That ain't nothing new.
And that's her business.
Allegedly.
That's her business, okay? We got a whole woman up on there that got a whole franchise named Slutty Vegan. That's Portia business. Biz naive. Okay? Shoot. Stop playing. I can hate Portia all you want.
I don't hate Portia.
Naive.
Actually, I'm a fan of Portia, but we're gonna keep it real. Portia out here, she out here dropping
not
low.
You, baby, not you, LadyRo. You know it.
Baby, yeah, I still remember when Portia said what she got with Dennis. She said when Dennis said, you know, he said he had this, she said my legs open up this much. And then when he said he had this, she said my legs open up a little bit more. She said when he said he had this, they opened all the way up. Baby, Portia was out here gapping it wide.
Listen, they all do that. And here is the kicker. They all do it. They all do it down here in that good old Atlanta. Everybody just different strokes for different folks. Everybody just go about a different way, but they all do it. We are in society. If you want to go deeper, but we don't want to go deep. LadyRo, I know you married for love, okay? But listen.
Butterfly, take over for a minute. I'm fit to find a video, so go ahead and take over and talk.
Okay, allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is okay. We gonna stop playing on Portia's talk, all right? And we gonna stop acting like not everybody. I ain't gonna do that. Okay, Buttercups, Queendom. Excuse me, Buttercups and Queendom, because it's a mashup. This is a mashup show. One thing I need to make sure y'all do is please hit that free 99. Please hit that like button. Please make sure you subscribe to me and LadyRo. Please make sure if you got a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, because share us out, Buttercups and Queendom. This is a mashup. This is a mashup between me and our beautiful LadyRo. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what's going to happen. This is the first time I've been interested in Atlanta Housewives in a minute. So I ain't even going to hold y'all. I'm finna find that place on my next. Listen, living for me. We gonna stop it, okay? Portia is not going to let them trick her out her spot. Girl, you better say that. Symmetry. You better say that again. And say it again. Listen, okay? Some people no, because Portia already got tricked out her spot that one time when she let that old raggedy heifer Kenya twirl. Shout out to the twirl team. But when, you know what I'm saying, when she had to get Kenya to get it down to that reunion, okay? So Portia definitely knows not to get tricked out her spot again. Hey, Kiwa. Good afternoon, my beautiful Queendom and Buttercups, okay? This is a mashup. Let's go. We in the building. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. But yeah, we're going to start policing these women's, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and ain't what it ain't, Buttercups.
Girl, yeah, we definitely ain't supposed to be watching about the to the pop.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. But I am gonna speak on it. Speak on it.
Listen, girl, you better
speak on it,
listen.
but
Okay, that's what we do. We bloggers.
yeah. But I will
We
say this.
bloggers, baby. We gonna speak on it. Okay, but listen, we ain't
I
gonna get carried with the moment.
I believe Kelly could give us more. I think she could give us more, and hopefully she will stop fighting with the ladies and get down there and tell us about what's going on with her restaurants and why one of them is closed. Is it for remodeling? We know the man. Hopefully, we will hear all of that. Portia,
Yeah,
you gonna have to stop sipping on this soda, and you're gonna have to tell us more about what's going on with you and over there at the house, and why in the world, you got to walk us through this thing. How you sold your house so you can keep Simon house. We want to hear these things. We also want to know.
right.
Now, Phaedra, I
Right.
ain't seen Phaedra show us a thing in the clip. They didn't show us nothing in the clip that dealt with Phaedra, Mr. President, or Mr. Alderman, or whatever her son's other boy name is. She showed us none of that. Did y'all see anything? Because I know these boys are getting older. It's time for you to show us.
We didn't see Phaedra's storyline. We didn't see a couple of their storylines.
Phaedra has been playing on that stuff for years.
Hold on, Buttercup.
Okay,
get
go ahead.
put out, I'm coming back.
Okay. Phaedra has been playing on our tops for a while. She has been doing that, like just giving us the bare minimum to get us through, so she could stay on the show. She said she went over there to Married to Medicine and saved the show, baby. I beg to differ, baby. That show did not need saving because they was already at the top of their tier before then. Hey Kiwa, but girl, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. I like Portia, but I have seen a whole different side of Portia recently. I saw the very fact that I didn't like all the stuff that happened with her and Dennis. I didn't like the things that happened between Portia and Simon. I did not agree with all of that. So yeah, Portia ain't gonna get no slap. And I like Portia. I was one of the freaking one of their fans fully, I even like Phaedra, but I think Phaedra gonna have to give us more if she gonna stay on this TV show. And my liking people does not keep me from holding them to being, hey, you did this, you did some F stuff, and you need to correct that. So I think that's only fair with any of that. But child, yeah, Butterfly done walked away. She's supposed to be telling us about whatever the more serious thing she wanted to say. Symmetry said, I agree. Yeah. You can like someone and still hold them accountable for their actions. I'm going to hold you accountable for when you do some miss. Now, Portia, you've been out here gapping it open for all these men and you doing it in front of TV. You got a little girl at home. What are you teaching her? So I think you should be held accountable for that. I also think these women that are out here not showing us enough, Phaedra, aka Phaedra, I think she should be held accountable for that. I also feel like if you just slide through on these channels, which aka Phaedra, well, I think you should be held accountable for that. And I like Phaedra. That's the thing. I like Phaedra, I like Portia, but I'm a realist. I think they should be held accountable for not keeping up, not letting us know. Now, Shamia, I don't know what her storyline's gonna be this year. Hopefully, she won't be having her nose so far up anybody's behind that she can go ahead and handle her business. Because what I do see with Shamia, I really think she's two-faced. I really think that there's things that she want to say to Portia that she don't tell Portia, and she tell others, and then they go back and tell Portia, and that's what's dividing her friendship with her friend. But Chad, I'm gonna step on down so Butterfly can tell us what the serious thing is that she wanted to tell us.
So I was floating around being newsy, and there's a content creator that came out and said there is 20,000. Now I want y'all to let the 20,000 sink in before I give y'all the ending part. 20,000. And this is just in Atlanta. So there's a couple of things I want y'all to let sink in. Atlanta, 20,000. 20,000. Okay, I want y'all to let this sink in.
We got
he said this. Okay, let's move on. HIV and AIDS cases.
Wow.
There is 20,000 HIV and AIDS cases that they was able to count. Could you imagine what they're not able to count, is what he said, which is a good point too. Those are only the people that they was able to count. This is Atlanta. Y'all ain't that big. 20,000 new HIV AIDS cases down there to that good old hot Atlanta.
Wow. Wow. I will tell you this too. I was reading something for Saturday Morning Scoop about 2 or 3 months ago, and it was talking about the HIV cases in Georgia. And it was saying that Columbus, Georgia, which is a army city, army town, had the highest rate of all the cities in Georgia. So I really feel like this is one of the things that as Americans, as African Americans, as women, as men, we have to be very, very mindful of. Because when I say you could catch more than a baby when you lay down with someone. And I think I'm saying that for both men and women. You have to really be mindful of what you're doing. Just don't be out here doing all willy-nilly. That's why I hold it accountable to women and men, because a woman can say no and a man can say no as well. So, girl, don't burn in lust and burn yourself up. All right? Because that's the problem. Y'all out here hot tailing it. And a moment of passion could cause you a lifetime of pain. So you just got to chill out.
And y'all brag about, before y'all became known as a Black Hollywood, y'all was known as Hot Atlanta.
Yeah.
We got to be real clear. We got to be real honest. That's why I said I'm going to wait to the end. We having fun right now and we laughing. So I didn't want to, take away from that. But there is 20,000, not 2, not 4, not 5, 20,000 new cases of HIV AIDS in Atlanta. Buttercups. We're in 22, Buttercups, aka in the Queendom, because this is a mashup. Sorry, LadyRo. Shout out to the Queendom too. This is a mashup. But understand what I'm saying to y'all. 20,000 new cases. That's serious, y'all. That's serious.
I want to
go ahead, LadyRo.
I Googled that because I wanted to bring the information, to our faces.
Because that's what we do over here and over there. Let's go.
Yeah, we make sure we keep all the words. So rumors of 20,000 new HIV cases in Atlanta in 2025 is misinformation. While Metro Atlanta ranks among the highest in the nation for new HIV diagnosis, there's no evidence of a sudden outbreak or spike in those levels. Official data for 2025 is not yet finalized, but 2023 saw 2,442 new cases, with the rates declining over years. Misinformation check. Viral social media claims for 2025 claiming 20,000 new cases are false, as confirmed by health experts and the Georgia Department of Public Health's HIV epidemiology director. So we don't want to put that out there. The data for 2023 is 2,442 new cases. So in 2025, so it looks like they were on a decline in 2023. Hopefully they have not raised up, but we know that because I was like, that's a lot of number for 1 year. But we're gonna pray that
right, LadyRo.
Yeah,
right, LadyRo. But like the man said, what's being reported and what's not being reported is two different things.
Right. So, the only thing we can do is each one teach one, and teach your young people the most that, what really could happen if you fail to, do the right thing and take care of your body and not share it with someone who may not be aware of their status. And if you're in a relationship, make sure you're in your status. You know the status. If you're getting in a new relationship, go get the status, because you need to know what your status is before you embark in a journey of having any type of relationship, whether it be same sex, monogamy, whatever it is. I mean, not monogamy, same sex, heterosexual, whatever. You need to make sure that you know your status. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to the other individual. You should know what's going on. Never be afraid to go get tested for anything. STDs. Don't be afraid to go get that, period. After you get out of a relationship, go get tested. Be like, okay, I was with this dude. I found out he was out here cheating. I was
Before
with
you
this
get out the
girl.
relationship, go get tested.
Oh,
I'm gonna
definitely.
say that, Lady Ro.
Definitely. But if you
Before you
find out
get out the
your man,
relationship,
yeah, if you find out your man or your woman was cheating, go get tested immediately. Go get tested. Protect your hoo-ha. Protect your junk in your trunk, men. Do it. It's not just up to the women, it's up to the men as well. Y'all both get protected. Anyway,
right.
that was more
Yes,
serious.
Lady Ro.
Because I didn't know that was going to be our conversation. But I've enjoyed this live. I have enjoyed it. What happened to Butterfly? You there?
Oh, I'm here, baby. No, I'm here. I just wanted to make sure I'm following protocol, not cutting you off. I'm
No,
working
no.
on that in 2026 because even on my own, honestly, Lady Ro, even on my own panel, I have a habit of cutting off, and that's not my intentions. So that's what I'm working on. So I just wanted to make sure I allowed you to finish, but I co-sign everything you're saying. It's all of us. It's a community effort. It is very important.
Right.
But I'm glad that you pulled up what you consider facts. But what I'm gonna say to y'all is, like I said, there's unseen and unspoken, and we cannot forget about that, because as much as we can count for the people that did check in and sign in, we got to keep in mind that there's people that didn't check in and count in. You get what I'm saying? So I think what you're saying, absolutely, I co-sign exactly what you're saying, Lady Ro. We gotta just be mindful, and we do. And for me, I think it's more serious, not more serious. Let me backpedal that, because I don't mean that's not serious to you or anybody else. What I'm saying is for me, I pay attention. It sticks out for me. Stuff like that sticks out for me because I grew up in an era where we was being educated, and I played a part in high school in a awareness group, and we was gearing up and trying to make ourselves proper to bring it to elementary kids. And I was in high school, and I ain't been in high school in years. So I think that's why for me, it's just like when I seen that, it stood out to me, and it's important. And I lost my father. I lost my father, my biological birth father, to AIDS, HIV. So I guess for me, it's always going to be important that we pay attention to that. And I'm not saying that it's just Atlanta. That's not what I meant. So I hope nobody takes it that way. I know we're in the age where we got to clarify a lot of stuff because a lot of people are sensitive. There's new education. There's stuff that we wasn't aware of when I was young. So I just want to make sure I kept all I's and cross all T's. But thank you, Lady Ro.
You're welcome.
Ultimately, the message is be aware, stay on. Listen, y'all know what I say. Stay on your square, period. Stay on your square.
Right.
And I guess that's what I mean. Like I said, personally, I was affected because I lost my father to HIV/AIDS. I'm not ashamed to say that, and I never will be.
Right.
Period. Thank you, Lady Ro.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That was your service announcement for the day. And I hope you guys govern yourselves accordingly. That is a serious issue that we really have to take serious when it comes down to our health, our friends, our neighbors, family. Make sure we're doing the right thing. All right, you guys. I've enjoyed this live talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. The new trailer season starts in April. And y'all, I'm going to be down here reviewing it. I'm going to be down here. If I'm down here all by myself, I'm going to be down here reviewing it. And
listen, and I knew you was going to throw that out there. Here we go. Today is Butterflies Dragoration Day, okay? Everybody get the dragon butterfly. But I love you, Lady Ro. We're going to be doing this together. Let's go.
All right, guys. If no one told you today that they love you, I love you. And there isn't a thing you can do about it. I will see you later in the next one. Bye-bye.